Alright guys, happy Labor Day to everybody here on YouTube, the Iceman, on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. Nice cold Rip It energy drink. Start off this video, which I'm going to be talking a little bit about today. Since the inception, when the WWE decided to have two major championship titles, we used to just have the WWE belt or the WWF belt. And since WCW was bought out back in 2001, they decided to go along with the two belts. So we got the World Heavyweight title and we have the WWE title. And ever since then, the Intercontinental belt is sort of like, the importance of it has really diminished a lot. And if you look back years ago, you had the main WWF belt, and the next most prestigious belt was the Intercontinental title. And there was a lot of superstars in the past that, that was their stepping stone to go after the top belt in the WWF or WWE, so to speak. We had a lot of good stars. I remember Randy Savage having the belt. We've had Razor Ramon holding the belt. I mean, the list goes on. Triple H had the belt. But anyway, the reason for this video is, ever since the WWE has the World Heavyweight Championship belt and the WWE title belt, the Intercontinental belt sort of like has fallen in the wayside. It's just been not that important. And for the most part, the belt's been held by mid-carders at best. And so where I'm heading into this video is, at Night of Champions, CM Punk going up against Curtis Axel. And with this match, it's basically to get his hands on Paul Heyman once again. But for this match, if the Intercontinental Championship is on the line, this is the perfect way for the WWE to put the title on CM Punk and bring more value to the Intercontinental belt. I think since CM Punk right now is not in the WWE title picture, this would be a good way for him to have a belt and still, have this little connection to go after Paul Heyman. And again, let him have the Intercontinental belt for a little bit of time, or for a few months, or what have you, until something bigger and better comes along. And again, it would bring more value for people wanting the Intercontinental title championship belt. Because we really haven't seen anybody major holding this belt in quite some time. Yes, we've had Wade Barrett, we've had The Miz, and yes, The Miz has been a WWE champion. But in recent months, other than that, we really haven't seen anybody holding that belt moving on to bigger and better titles, except for The Miz. So, I think it would be a good idea for CM Punk to, win this title and have all comers come at him. And I think this would create more of an interest for the Intercontinental title. It wouldn't be so, like most of us, so what? It's the Intercontinental title. It's not the World Heavyweight title. It's not the WWE title. But with somebody like CM Punk, the value and the stardom of a CM Punk holding the title could really change the way people perceive the Intercontinental title. I think this would be a good thing for the WWE to do. Whether or not they have intentions on doing this, I don't know. But I think it's a good idea, and I think it would just bring more value to the belt. And then when others do win the title, it would mean a lot more. And I think for us fans, with someone like CM Punk holding the title, when someone beats him for the title, it's going to be a much bigger deal than it would be than, say, another mid-Carter beating Curtis Axel. I mean, you know, it's something maybe the WWE needs to do, because they focus on the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title way too much, and they have really, really lost a lot of focus on the United States belt, the Intercontinental belt, and even the tag team titles. I mean, yes, the Shield's got the tag team titles, but really, how often are they defended? And when they are defended on a pay-per-view, we see them many times on a pre-show match, which to me doesn't make any sense at all. And to me, all that tells us is the WWE really doesn't hold much value in these titles that they're put on a pre-show match. And the same goes for the Intercontinental title. We've seen that on a pre-show. I mean, whereas we'll see a Divas match on a regular pay-per-view card, but a title match will be on the pre-show. And I do see the fact that WWE likes to put a really good match on the pre-show for people to really get in and feel that the pay-per-view is going to be really good, and hopefully that they'll get more buy rates. But in all intents and purposes, I don't really think it makes that much of a difference. So, I mean, for the people to spend a good amount of money to watch a WWE pay-per-view, I think they should get the best matches, therefore, on that pay-per-view. So, again, I really think if CM Punk were to get the Intercontinental title, I think he can bring back more prestige and more value to this one particular belt. So, those are my thoughts and opinions on this Labor Day. I hope everybody has a nice holiday. I got a busy work week coming up ahead, especially this weekend with, I'm scheduled to work until like 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a real busy day. And the last thing I want to put out there, it's a name drop. Anybody heard the name of Kyle Johnson? He lives in Portland, Connecticut. I've learned a lot in the last few weeks. Just wondering if everybody out there knows who he is. Alrighty. Peace out, everybody, and have yourself a great holiday.